Good evening, everybody. Hi.
Hello.
We have people from everywhere today. We've been watching your comments as they've been coming in. So hello. We've had people from Japan. We have somebody from Oceania. Where exactly in Oceania? We don't know, but welcome. There are people from Oklahoma and Washington, New York, California, Nevada, Texas, Arkansas, Chicago, Minnesota, Arizona, Hawaii. So hello, aloha, and welcome to this very special tour of Kyushu. My name is Kiara, and I'm going to be your MC today.
Okay, so my name is Akane, so I'm the MC assistant today. I'm so excited to join this World.2 tour today.
And I am Ryotaro from Ryotaro, Japan. So thank you viewers for the comments. And some people actually call me Risotto somehow. That's my nickname out there, but just for the people who know from the video, yes. Just call me Risotto anytime, and I'm happy to hear that in this video as well, in this channel as well. Yeah.
Awesome. Have you ever been on a virtual tour before?
No, it's the first time. I'm really honored to be here, and I'm a little bit nervous, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't worry, we don't bite, and Kyushu is an awesome place, so you will discover some things along with all of our viewers here today. So, all right, today our theme is, of course, Kyushu and recharging in Kyushu, because I think it's fair to say everybody has had a not so great couple of years, and I think we could all get a little bit of power from this awesome place in Japan.
Yeah, okay, so all right, so now we're gonna explain about today's event.
So, for today's event is, as we said, recharge your mind and body in Kyushu. Yes, so we're going to show lots of sightseeing spots, a lot of the delicious foods that make Kyushu such a wonderful place to visit.
That's for me.
And Kyushu is a very large island. It is the southernmost island of Japan, and it is quite big. So we can't cover everything today, or we would be here for 3 hours. So today we're going to focus on 3 prefectures. We're going to focus on Fukuoka, which is kind of the gateway to Kyushu. Then we're going to go to Kumamoto, and finally go way down south to Kagoshima. So hopefully we will all enjoy and maybe have a drink with us as we go along.
Yeah, and now actually we have a special gift for some of you guys. So when I show this Kumamoto for the keywords, so please write down the important letter later.
We'll explain a little bit more about the keywords in just a moment. But for the overview, let us see what exactly you would be entering to win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Please show me.
Okay, so right now let me explain how to get to Kyushu.
So, first of all, yes, as I said, Kyushu is the southernmost of Japan's main islands. It takes about 2 hours by plane from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. So if you are visiting Tokyo, which is the place most people arrive in Japan, it's actually relatively easy to get to. Now you could technically do a one-day trip, but that's really not enough. No. We recommend at least 3 days so that you can see several of the areas in Kyushu, and there are great ways to get around really quickly too.
Or even a week.
A week, a month. I mean, it's
It just got 7 prefectures, you know what I mean?
There is so much.
See.
Even just the 3 prefectures we're showing you today, there is so much to see. But yes, so when you come here, we do recommend that you get the JR Kyushu Rail Pass. This is a special pass that allows you to zip around to all the major cities using the Shinkansen, the bullet train, which is super comfy and wonderful. And I love the bullet train so much, so I highly recommend it personally as well.
Okay, yes. And right now, so we'll be introducing the event going on later today.
Yes.
So I know we are all so jealous about this.
Because we cannot apply for it.
We can't.
Yeah.
So this is only for people in the United States. You're very, very lucky, and we're very jealous. So of course, our top prize today, 2 lucky people will get round-trip tickets from the US to Japan. And we also have many other prizes. But this is not all, and if you don't win this, you're still going to get some goodies. Because here we go.
Go!
Yes.
There you go.
there are special gifts for the first 2,500 people who join. So you will either get some of this Nishifuku Premium Yame Green Tea, which Ryotaro will be trying a little bit later in the program, or some adorable Kumamoto mascot goods. And we will tell you, for those who don't know, who Kumamoto is as we go along in the tour of Kumamoto.
I want them too.
Maybe if you're really good, we'll give you one.
Oh, okay, thank you. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
In addition to that, we're also giving, thanks to our sponsors, a $20 IACE coupon that you can use for travel in Japan. And then 5% off coupon from Wismetak, Nishimoto World Gift, who are selling all of the wonderful foods and products and crafts that we are showing during this show. So you can get delicious stuff from Japan for a good price.
Nice. Okay, so right now it's time to go to the Kyushu virtual tour. So are you ready?
Yes, definitely. Let's
Okay,
go.
so let's go.
Well, let's go.
So, make sure you don't miss your Shinkansen
I just
bullet
missed
train.
Okay, so first up is to the Fukuoka Prefecture. Okay, and then so this place is pretty famous spiritual place, which is named Dazaifu Tenmangu.
Yeah. Famous shrine.
This is a beautiful place. Yes, the shrine is very famous and it is 1,100 years old. But my personal favorite part about this shrine is who is enshrined there. It was actually, the person who's enshrined there is a god of learning who was actually a real person called Sugawara no Michizane.
So in Japan, you can become god if you're like smart enough or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Do we qualify? I don't know.
Do they have an exam to be a god or something?
That would be so cool.
Oh, yeah.
But on that note, this is also a place, because of the God of Learning, where a lot of people go to pray before their exams.
Yeah.
And you went, right?
Yes, I did. I gave a prayer, really strongly actually.
And how did it go for you?
No comments.
Okay, maybe he wasn't praying hard enough, but during the exam period in Japan, which is quite a stressful period, you will see thousands of students lining up, praying to pass their exams and hopefully to get into the university of their choice. So this place is really gorgeous. You saw some people in kimono. You can actually rent kimono nearby and walk and take beautiful pictures. Here we go through the shrine under this big, beautiful torii gate, which is, of course, shows that it is a shrine. And we're coming up here on, oh yes, this little girl who is dressed for Shichigo-san.
So that means like 3, 5, 7. So when you're like 3 years old, 5 years old, 7 years old, you go to shrine and get blessed.
Yes, and it's 7 and 3 for girls.
And 5 for boys. I don't know why only once for boys.
Oh, well. Maybe the girls like getting dressed up in the kimono more.
Let's not go into that.
As you go through, yes, this is a major site sort of photo spot in the shrine, and you can see that there are some flowers on the lanterns there. Those are ume flowers, or plums. And plum trees are the symbol of Michizane, the god enshrined at Dazaifu Tenmangu. And they have many plum trees on the grounds which bloom around January and early February.
Yep. And they even put this plum flower symbol onto their like the sweets that they sell on the street towards this shrine. And it's everywhere, and you should try that if you ever go to Dazaifu Tenmangu.
So you can eat your culture.
Yes! I don't know if it's a good idea. But anyway, yes. Hope you enjoy.
Fantastic.
Okay, so right now we have to move to the library area of Nakasu in nighttime.
My favorite nightlife in Fukuoka.
Have you been here?
No, I just come so many times.
I see. Maybe you should have
So
gone to the shrine a few more times rather than Nakasu. That
Exactly.
would
That would have like the
past
past exam. Exactly. You got it there. The main thing about this place is just these food stalls. That's what you're gonna do. Like they've got like food stalls of ramen and like okonomiyaki and everything, all kinds of food. And recently, there are like more food stalls with Western food. They even have like Italian food stalls and all sorts of food from all over the world.
Yeah, these yatai are maybe one of the most famous things in Fukuoka. It is very specific to the foodie culture of Fukuoka, and you will find hundreds of them, as Ryotaro said, offering not just ramen and things like oden and lots of drinks. People in Kyushu do like to party.
Yeah, and one thing you need to do when you get to yatai is like yatai hopping.
Yes.
So don't put yourself up in only one place. Just hop around and enjoy all sorts of food that they serve.
Exactly. And for those worrying a little bit about the weather, Kyushu is quite south in Japan, so it's quite warm even throughout the winter, so you can sit outside and enjoy the views. Often the yatai are right by the waterways. Fukuoka has a lot of rivers, and it's just a beautiful place to spend an evening and make some friends.
Yeah. Drunk Japanese are really friendly.
It's true. And not drunk Japanese too. But for those of you who don't drink or aren't so much into nightlife, don't worry. Fukuoka also has plenty to do during the day. There is the Hakata where you can see kabuki performances. There's lots of crafts museums, beautiful shrines, and of course, lots and lots of ramen shops where you can try Tonkotsu Ramen, which you are an expert on, I say.
I'm obsessed with it.
It is so good.
I can have like 3 bowls in a row.
Oh my goodness. So, for those who don't know, Tonkotsu Ramen is pork bone broth ramen, and it is a specialty of Fukuoka.
Yes.
Okay. So alright, so let's talk about daytime activities right now.
Okay.
Yeah, this one place is very famous for very delicious green tea, which is
今日
called
は
Yame
この
cha.
八女中央大茶園を紹介させていただきます。八女生まれ、八女育ちの井上博美と申します。よろしくお願いします。私の後ろに広がっているのが八女中央大茶園なんですけれども、この大茶園は1969年から1973年にかけて約103ヘクタールの山林を開発されて作られた茶園です。現在約70ヘクタールでお茶が栽培されているんですけれども、本当にこの見渡す限り緑一面の茶畑は圧巻で、茶どころ八女を代表する美しい景観の場所です。今日は福岡で八女茶を販売されている博多桜の西さんにおいでいただいております。
日本のお茶は実は福岡が発祥というふうに言われています。1192年に福岡に伝わったのが歴史の始まりで、今からだいたい830年前になります。福岡の八女茶は600年以上の歴史ある産地の中で、生産量は全国で6位になります。で6位といえども全国で作られるお茶の大体 3% ぐらいしかないんで、非常に生産量としては少ないお茶になります。ただ毎年行われる日本茶の品評会で日本一に連続で輝くなどすごく高級茶の取れる産地として有名なのが特徴になります。福岡の八女茶は国内海外の方にも人気のお茶で、その中でも八女の玉露、こちらは海外ではミシュランのお茶とかにも使っていただけるようなそういった商品になります。それがこちらの八女の玉露になります。またこちらの玉露をですね、手軽に楽しんでもらえるように、こういった水出しのボトルで楽しんでいただくようなこういったセットも今回ご用意してますので、その世界に愛されるこの日本の八女茶をですね、ぜひいろんな飲み方で楽しんでいただければと思います。
ぜひ八女にお越しいただいて美味しいお茶を飲んでください。
福岡の八女茶よろしくお願いします。
Thank you so much. And actually, we got a special green tea for this event. Ooh, look at this. It's a pretty evening. Yeah, actually, it's very suitable for a hot green tea. And this one is very nice for the green cold one.
Yeah, I actually have one of these. They're really great. You put the tea leaves in and the water in. And you just let it sit overnight.
Yep.
So you have like fresh green tea in the morning, which is a great thing to start.
There's a filter on the top, right? There's a filter on the top. So then even if you put the leaves in, only the tea only comes out.
Yeah, it's a very
Into
useful little
glass.
thing. We seem to have a lot of Yamecha fans.
Yeah,
in the
I see
comments
that.
and green tea fans. I'm so great to see that. You've been to Yame, right?
Yes, I've been to Yame, and Yame is obviously the tea is fabulous in Yame. And you should get there and just drink the green tea over there. And also, but Yame city has got like it's amazing downtown. It's a really nice walk that you can do, especially in the morning. They've got now like traditional Japanese housings, and they're like really nice shops that sell in the Japanese crafts, and that's something you need to visit those places, and you will definitely enjoy it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The combination between, the retro townscape and tea is just really great.
Yeah. And
so today,
I see something in front of me here.
yes, you're so lucky, guy. You can drink the green
I
tea
see
for you.
the tea, and this is the tea that he was talking about.
Yep.
So I mean, this tea, according to I forgot his name anyway, this being served at the Michelin restaurants, two Michelin star restaurants, and I'm the only one I think having.
I
this
know,
tea.
it's totally unfair.
Yeah. Interesting.
What do you think?
Oh wow. This is definitely different from the ordinary tea that I'm having. This with less bitterness. You know how when you drink tea, sometimes it kind of it's got that bitter taste that you feel, but this is like a lot like a softer and easy to drink. Definitely, so it's really good.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some earlier as well. It's definitely
Oh, you did?
really
Oh, okay.
delicious. I think
Yeah.
it's very good for people who aren't really big green tea fans because it doesn't have, again, that sort of aftertaste that a lot of people find a little grassy.
So remember, like Yame is definitely the place that where they serve one of the best tea.
Oh, we have somebody who's from Yame,
Oh,
so
my
yay!
hometown.
Lovely, that's so great. We hope you have lots of good tea at home. Fantastic.
Okay.
And very luckily, our viewers will be getting some of this tea, so lucky you. And it's time for our first clue.
Okay, so first clue is
Yes.
cake.
Cake.
Okay, so
Kumamon.
yes.
Oh my God, Kumamon ga daisuki desu. That's a phrase that all my viewers love, so I say that. So remember, that means I love Kumamon. Okay.
Yeah.
He is adorable. We should have gotten him some tea too. Whoops,
Yeah,
next time.
Next time.
All right, so make a note of the K for Kumamon, which is
Yes.
our first clue. Alrighty.
All right. And next, so try some donko mushroom at Takeshita Shoten, so which is very big mushroom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
こちらは福岡県八女市にあります、星野村という地域になります。株式会社竹久の池井と申します。
Okay-san.
What a beautiful place, but what are those for?
That's interesting.
こちらの穂高で、作っていただいている山口さんです。
椎茸生産者の山口です。
こちらで作られている椎茸なんですけども、その椎茸の作り方と特徴を教えていただけますでしょうか。
そうですね。伐採したクヌギの木に椎茸の菌を打って、それから2年間寝かせて生椎茸が出来始めます。
椎茸の育成の途中なんですけれども、気をつけていること何かございますでしょうか。
そうですね。もう最近は夏が暑いので、夏の暑さとそれから水分と風通しの良さですかね。
味の特徴はございますか。
そうですね。まあ肉厚で歯ごたえがいいのと、やっぱり焼いた時の風味ですかね。うちの椎茸
食べてください。
Yes, please.
Mushroom barbecue. Did you see that?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen a mushroom barbecue before. That looks amazing.
The best thing, like the best way to eat it, is not only like barbecuing it, like put some soy sauce on and also butter.
But I was so shocked. These things, they take 2 years to grow. Like my image of mushrooms was something that grows immediately and very quickly.
No,
So these
3
must
years.
be really special.
Yeah, yeah. And look at that. Look at that. That's what they do. Like the soy sauce and butter in the foil.
Oh my goodness. And it looks like, because they're so good and like fresh, it's just, you don't need to do much to them. It's like a lot of Japanese cuisine.
Right.
The ingredients are so good that you just put a little butter and you said soy
Soy
sauce,
sauce on top.
maybe some salt, some miso.
And many restaurants in Japan actually take broth out of these mushrooms too, of shiitake mushroom, right? So obviously, if you do this, the broth comes out of the mushroom and together with mixed with the soy sauce and butter, it makes it perfectly well made.
Yes, the dried donko mushrooms are actually fantastic for making broths that for vegans and vegetarians because of the umami that is inside of these mushrooms. So it gives that kind of depth of flavor that is kind of hard to get from non-meat sources. They're really good. I personally use them all the time for making soups.
Well, some people are saying, someone was saying like, well, he loved to do that with misoyaki.
Yes.
Yeah, with miso.
No, I was
grilled-
thinking that
would
too.
be
Good idea.
Fantastic, good idea.
That looks bussing. Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm getting really hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
So these are fantastic. And one interesting thing is the donko mushrooms, the dried versions, you can find for sale in the United States from specialty buyers. However, from the event website, you can also buy, and this is very unusual, the fresh ones. Again, they'll be shipped from Japan, nice and fresh and beautiful. So if you want to try them, you can order them. This is a very special thing that they're doing just for this event. So if we have any mushroom lovers out there, like me,
exactly.
do
Yeah.
take a look.
It's incredible. Like, how can I get fresh mushrooms like just right from Japan?
Exactly. We'll be figuring out the secret to that a little bit later,
Okay,
actually.
looking forward to
Oh,
it.
I'm so jealous. This is perfect also for like, it's getting a little colder now, depending where you are in the States.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this hot mushroom broth. Oh, so
soup,
nice.
yeah.
So nice.
Yum.
Even with a soup, it would be nice.
Yes.
So imagine like having like a shiitake barbie with like soup, miso soup. Oh, shiitake burger.
Burger, yes.
burger.
Actually, in the United States, you often have like portobello mushroom, like veggie burgers. But portobello mushrooms, I don't know, they kind of lack taste, I
Right,
think.
right.
These things, I've had these. I make these all the time. They've got such like chewiness that it's like, it's very close to meat and it's just very, very satisfying. So yeah, definitely check out the mushrooms if you have a chance.
Right. What kind of flavor do you put on these burgers?
All sorts. I like old base spice, kind of stuff is very good, or curry.
Oh, curry.
Yeah.
Oh, I might do that on my own.
Excellent.
Okay, right. So into the delicious food in Fukuoka, we shouldn't forget about super tasty Japanese persimmon.
Persimmon?
Yeah.
I love persimmons.
Do you eat persimmons?
I eat
ここ
persimmons
は
here,
福岡県の
but
吉井町というところで、古谷農園の柿です。古谷正幸です。
oh, aren't they pretty?
Yeah. Like, but do people in the States eat persimmon?
I think they're relatively rare, to be honest. I never had a
こ
persimmon
の
before
園で
living
栽培され
here.
ておる品種は太い秋と書いて大衆と呼びます。柿の品種もいろいろありますが、大衆というのはサクサク感があって玉が大きく糖度が高いといった特徴があります。
Gorgeous. They're
他の
so, they
品
look
種とは
really
全然
big.
違いますの
They look really
で、ぜひご賞味をお願いします。食べてね。
Actually, we got this Taishu persimmon in our studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It looks like
Oh my goodness.
size. Yeah, this one is Taishu persimmon. This one is ordinary size. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like the Godzilla of persimmons. Look at the size of
Yeah,
that
that's
thing.
a Japanese expression you got there. Persimmon. So persimmon is in Japanese called kaki, because actually many comments they're saying kaki, that means persimmon in Japanese. And somehow I see something in my sight, which is
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky, lucky
already
person.
cut persimmon. So what are they? I see two kinds here.
Yeah.
Yep, so
So-
this orange one
Yes,
is
yeah.
the normal
Ordinary, normal.
persimmon.
This is a normal persimmon right here, and then this is
That is the Taishu persimmon
Taishu
that
persimmon. I
we're
just saw
showing.
that he's making. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me try from ordinary persimmon first, then. Okay.
Is it a persimmon?
It's a persimmon good. It's a persimmon well good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is already good. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
already good. And then let me try this. Oh, it's a little bit different. Texture is different. The Taishu persimmon.
Oh wow. The sound is different.
Yeah.
He's having a moment with the persimmon, ladies and gentlemen.
The texture is different. You said sounds different.
Yeah.
What happens is that this was really soft and tender, which was really nice too. But this Taisha persimmon I just ate this one until that your teeth goes into kaki, the persimmon. It's got like a crispy kind of like a texture, and then once that your teeth goes into the kaki, the persimmon, the juice just starts coming out like
yeah.
suddenly. This is so good. And
Yeah.
again, Taishu persimmon. Never had this before, Taishu persimmon.
No, they're very a specialty of Kyushu, and they are delicious. Like for those, I personally had never had a persimmon before moving to Japan. So for those who haven't had persimmons, it seems like in California, a lot of you are growing them or able to get them. So that's great. Great for you guys. But for those who haven't had one, they're kind of an unusual fruit because when they're sort of younger, they're very, very crunchy. And they have an almost cinnamony flavor with
Yes,
kind
it
of
does.
floral
Yeah.
kind. They're very delicious. Some people like them when they're crunchy. I personally like them when they're crunchy. In Japan, people also let them get really soft and almost like jelly-like.
Right.
And that's also another way to eat them. They are so good.
They're really, really good.
And
How do you explain that the flavor of a persimmon? Like, well, you said cinnamon.
Yeah.
Well, like, is there anything that's kind of similar to the kind of fruit that's available in the States?
I don't know. I think they're very unique, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
They have a
yeah.
little bit of nashiness, which is another Japanese fruit. So like an Asian pear, for those who've had one of those. So it has a little bit of the Asian pearness, but it's sweeter, and they are so good.
So you have to try it. Like you won't like get the taste of it until you get it.
Yes.
So that's what it is.
And there's good news. So
What is
again,
it?
thanks to Nishimoto World Gift, they can ship fresh Taishu persimmons to your door from Kyushu. And even better, not only are you getting 5% off coupon, they're also currently selling these persimmons for 50% off. So if you want to try these amazing, amazing persimmons.
What do you want about?
I know! You can also get them in Japan. For those of you who are in Japan, I'm going to be ordering some after this because I love persimmons.
Japanese yen going down so quickly or something?
It's a persimmon fire sale, ladies and
Oh my
gentlemen.
God.
So for those of you who want some, do check out the website. This offer is only available until tomorrow, so October 30th. So either get it today or tomorrow and get your persimmons for really, really cheap.
It's like Black Monday and like everybody's like the Black Monday.
But it's better.
It's better. It's like it's like the Christmas sale coming together.
Yes, and it's fruit, so it's like totally okay for like the sale.
Yeah. It's just
Okay, so after enjoying this delicious fruit, so we're gonna go to the traditional Kyushu artistry.
That's
yes.
yes.
This person creates Inoue Lantern Lacquerware.
Oh.
Yeah.
福岡県久留米市で、久留米の伝統工芸品団体漆器を作っております井上と申します。この地域の竹を編みまして編んだものに何度も塗りを施して漆器を作っております。
It's a lacquerware. It's
竹
made
は
out of what's
マ
made
ダ
out
ケ
of?
っていう
Oh,
のを使います。
bamboo.
薄く剥いでしなやかな竹をいろんな形に編んで形もいろいろ作っております。
Wow.
Everything is done by hand. Like,
Yeah.
look
Oh,
at that.
so it's all handmade.
Exactly.
100%. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that detail.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Wow.
Wow.
作らせていただいてます。
Okay, wait, hold on a second.
お皿でございます。
Is this it? Exactly the same thing here. Someone put exactly the same thing as like the So is this the same thing?
Yeah, exactly same.
Bamboo?
Yes.
違いまして、
And it's got the
こち
shape.
らは朱色を下に塗りまして、
Oh, the 梅、
梅の
Yeah, it's a
で
crown.
竹の模様を研ぎ出しております。これは竹の模様をシンプルに出した朱だけで仕上げた分でございます。お皿もすごく軽いし、
It's very
何
light.
にでも使えま
Very,
す。
very light.
お箸も軽くて使いやすいで
Oh,
す。
we have same one.
塗りも10回以上塗ってますし、
Yeah, it's
Chopsticks
also
are
a
there too.
十分な
chopstick.
強さが
Yeah.
ございます。カラフルで軽くて丈夫で非常に使いやすいです。ぜひこのお箸使ってみてください。
Oh, this is it.
Give me that persimmon. Give me. exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Christopher had the same idea. Yeah, put those persimmons
Yeah,
on top
exactly.
of that.
This will be
あ
perfect.
りがとうございます。
Thank you.
Thank you. He's thanking me for putting persimmon on top of his dish.
So we just heard yesterday that there used to be lots and lots of people making this lacquerware
Yeah.
in Kyushu, but now there's only this place. This is the last one, and there's 7 people making these beautiful plates and chopsticks now. It's the 7 samurai of Rantai lacquerware.
Yeah, and we have more traditional Japanese artistry. So this one is Hakata Silk, which is made Mori Hakata Ori factory.
Okay, I've got it in front of me too.
Yes.
Is this it?
Yes.
that's
It's a
the
blue
one.
version.
Yeah.
So are they like this Hakata Ori? What is it?
Is it kind of
森
silk?
岡通り株式
Yeah.
会社
Oh, he's explaining.
私
it.
が代表している
Yes, he can explain it.
森尾翔と申します。こちらはですね、福岡県の粕屋郡海町、桜原っていう住所に、あります。博多織のですね、着物の帯を作ってまして、着物の帯以外でもですね、帯の生地と他の生地を使った雑貨品、
Oh, so it's obi.
それとかタオルとかを作っております。
Right, so it's made out of obi. Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's silk. Oh, and they come in all sorts of colors. Oh, I love the
there's so
purple.
many colors.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Sorry, we only have like blue and red.
Well,
you need
that's
to go
it.
there.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you do. And it's 100% silk.
Yeah.
And the great thing about
これが博多織の
well,
代
tell
表
us
的
about
な
it.
帯の一つである男の人が締める侍とかが締めてたですね、男の帯でございます。こちらの甲がこうある由緒正しき献上柄っていう柄が
Very similar to mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go.
帯で
Yeah, it's
博多
pretty
織の
similar.
由緒正しき一つの代表的な柄となっております。こちらですね、博多織の由緒正しき柄である献上柄を使って作った生地を作ったバッグでございます。こちらの方をですね、気軽に博多織の商品が手に触っていただけるように、作ってバッグとして案内しております。
And the great thing about these like obi fabric is that they are made to be tied and retied again. So they actually don't really get seams or like lines where you sort of bend them.
Yeah.
Again, they must have the secret because look at this. They're making it all by hand, which is amazing. It's so great that they keep this craftsmanship alive and well
Hundreds
today.
of years, yeah.
Like even all of the looms they're using, and it's just all really old school. It's so nice to see that still alive and well
And in Japan,
Kyushu.
old school means like 200 years.
Or like more sometimes,
300
yeah.
years.
Oh, look at all the colors, so pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh wow, that's seriously old school. Look at those, the silks.
The wheels, yeah.
Yeah.
They're wood.
So traditional.
For those who want to see a little bit more of the inside of this really unique factory, if you look at the website for this event, there are 360-degree photos that show you all of the various
All right,
cool
okay.
machines and processes, in case you're a big craft fan.
All these like machineries are all made out of wood. You see that?
And just literally everything still like mainly by hand,
Yeah.
like the checking and I just love the colors.
ぜひ九州に来られましたら、こちら博多織の伝統工芸品をですね、作っている工場へぜひ遊びに来てください。ここでしか見られないものや体験もできますので、ぜひよかったら弊社の方まで遊びに来てください。お待ちしております。
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so after entering Fukuoka, we're gonna move to Kumamoto Prefecture.
Yes!
Ah, we missed our
Oh, missed again.
Shinkansen.
Missed again.
Whoops.
Missed again.
But yes,
Did
definitely.
it again.
Kyushu Rail Pass all the way for
Yeah.
this. It'll save you a ton of money.
And when we went to
Whoops!
Kumamoto, we can go to Kumamoto Castle.
Oh my god, he's coming! He's
Hi!
coming!
Oh, hi!
Kumamon はすごいですね。Kumamon は
Oh,
す
he's
ごいです
so
ね。
cute.
God. Oh,
So for those of you who don't know who Kumamon is, he is the mascot of Kumamoto Prefecture, and he is very, very popular both in Japan and abroad. And he won the Yurukyara Grand Prix, which is a yearly competition in Japan to choose the most adorable and cutest.
It's so Japan to have that kind of competition.
Of all of the mascots in Japan, and you can see why he's won. But of course, we can't just talk about Kumamon here because we're here to see Kumamoto Castle,
Yes.
which is one of the major sightseeing
Yes.
spots, of course, in
And one of the
Kumamoto
most
City.
famous castles in Japan.
It is just absolutely beautiful. It was built by Kato Kiyomasa, who is said to have been undefeated in battle, so he was really hardcore. The castle grounds also contain a popular shrine called Kiyomasa Shrine, where people go to pray for victory in, well, hopefully not war, but in whatever it is that they are personally battling with. And there's also the Shusei Bridge, where you can pray for success. Now, you went to Kumamoto.
Yes, I've been to Kumamoto and I've been to Kumamoto Castle as well. And that was like after the damage or the earthquake, and they were like still like repairing, fixing the castle. But when I saw it, it was just middle of the construction, but it was still standing. When I saw it, like right after the earthquake, it was like a barely. Like it's standing with the one column was still there, and it made me almost cry.
Yeah, like almost
just standing right there, like just holding the whole like weight of the whole castle.
Yeah, like the walls. For those who weren't following the news, the wall three out of the 4 walls around the castle basically crumbled, and yet the castle still stood. Amazing architecture. They know what they were doing.
Yeah.
They are currently fixing it. It is actually now open to the public. However, they're still in the process of fixing it. It'll take until about 2038. So we have another 17 years to go until it is 100% restored. But you can still go in and see it. And as Ryotaro said, just sort of seeing it still standing there after all that damage is really kind of an inspiration, I think.
You get touched.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, including the fact that it's going to take another several decades to fix it. It takes a long time, but you should actually take a look at it while it's being fixed. You actually feel the people's effort and passion about this castle.
And maybe you'll see a Kumamo running around the place while you're there as well.
Oh, yeah. Kumamo's everywhere. Like you get to see Kumamo everywhere in Kumamoto.
Speaking of Kumamo.
There you go.
And second letter is S.
Okay, so our first clue is K, our second clue is S. I think I know what the keyword is, but I'm not going to tell you quite yet. So we will have one more clue for those who aren't good at guessing as we go through.
Okay, so next we have some words that might remind of something from fantasy. So welcome to Laputa Road.
Laputa Road.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an amazing view.
I mean, it doesn't even really look like Japan.
It's more like Switzerland or like some Alps.
It's just gorgeous. I've been close to here actually, and it is a very beautiful place. So Laputa Road has become quite famous on social media because it really looks a lot like the world of Laputa Castle in the Sky, which is a famous Ghibli animation movie, and it is just beautiful. For photography fans, I mean, you can't get any better than this.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's so amazing.
So this is located quite near Mount Aso.
Mount Aso in Kumamoto again.
Of course, Mount Aso, which recently had a little bit of a eruption. So as you can see, this video was taken before that eruption in October 7th, when it was still all okay. Now, this is on kind of the rim of the outer caldera of Mount Aso, on Prefectural Road 339. It used to be a farm road, but became very, very popular, so they kind of widened it out a little bit.
Great for trekking.
Oh, it is a fantastic area for that.
Yeah.
But when you go trekking in Mount Aso, then the geopark around there, do check the conditions beforehand, because it is an active volcano. There are quite a few active volcanoes in Kyushu. We'll be seeing another one a little bit later. And just to make sure that it is safe and everything is open and there aren't any gas warnings or things like that. But yeah, definitely a gorgeous spot to take some really beautiful photos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, look at the sunset.
Oh.
So
We have somebody saying too much volcano. No, the volcanoes.
Too much volcano.
There's some
Too
really
much
great things
volcano.
about volcanoes as well, and we'll be showing a couple more as we go along.
Yeah.
Well, that's whole Japan, isn't it? Too much volcano makes Japan great as well. In many means. Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to beautiful nature, we shouldn't forget about Nabegataki Falls.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nabegataki Falls. So waterfall, right? But there are many waterfalls in Japan. What's so special about this place, though?
You will see as we go along.
What is it?
So this one is also known as the Uramino Falls, and it has something very unusual. It makes it special, and we'll see it as we go along
Right.
further down.
But so far, it looks quite
you know,
ordinary.
I mean, it's beautiful.
It's
It's
beautiful.
beautiful,
Yeah, it's like
clean
a
water,
clean water
and beautiful
forest. And
forest.
yeah.
Yeah, and this is actually kind of like a recent discovery. I mean, of course, it's been around for centuries, but until pretty recently, it wasn't. There's a clue about what makes it special.
What
Can
is
you see? Can you see?
What is it?
Maybe? We'll get a better look later. But this has recently become better known to people outside of Japan
Right.
as well, thanks to social media, because it has such a beautiful photo spot. And while you're walking up to the falls, do check in the rocks for these special heart-shaped stones. If you find all of them, it's supposed to bring you good luck, probably in love.
Oh,
And here we have.
that's what I need.
Yeah, don't we all? So there we go, and this
All right, okay.
is the
So
falls.
I see people behind the waterfall.
Exactly. Uramino Falls, which is its other name, literally means sort of the behind the falls. So you can walk underneath the waterfalls without getting too drenched.
So Backstage Pass, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a backstage pass to the
To the
waterfall.
waterfall.
So why this waterfall looks like as it
okay,
does?
there you go.
Yeah, is make sure when it's raining, do bring your like some extra wear and an umbrella because you will get extra damp. But this apparently used to be a river, and due to all the volcanic activity, the ground raised during an eruption. And so the water kind of scooped out the back, and
that's what
that is
happened.
why we have this special like backstage waterfall.
Backstage waterfall, yeah. To meet the artists, yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
God, maybe.
So pretty.
Yeah.
That would be a great place to visit in summer when it's
Yeah,
warm.
I should go there.
Yeah.
I didn't know at all about this place.
And when it comes to beautiful nature in Kumamoto, you also have delicious strawberries.
My
So-
favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is your favorite?
Oh, really?
My favorite too.
Along with kaki.
And
apples.
Kumamoto is Miyabi no Ichigo from Ichigura Strawberry Farm.
坂口です。松並です。
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, they're also like carefully, beautifully, lovingly planted.
Oh, yeah. It's so pretty.
It's true. Everybody does rejoice when strawberries are delicious.
Delicious,
Yes, I
yes.
totally agree with that.
I got a message there. Hidden message.
Subliminal
Subliminal
messages
message there.
from the
長
strawberries.
雪っていう、品種の白いちごを育てています。
They're
A
white.
white?
White.
They're white.
Yeah, but actually this one is
淡い
ripe.
ピンク色で
Oh,
糖
already?
度が高く、子供たちや女性に人気ないちごです。
植えるまでの間の苗作りももちろんなんですけど、植えてから収穫をするまでの間も、苗一つ一つの状態とか、病気とかそういう虫とかそういう害虫に被害がないかとかっていうのを、注意して、育てるように心がけています。
11月末から取れ出して4月末までの収穫になると思います。
So soon.
初めて淡雪のいちご食べた時どんな気持ちだった？
初めて食べた時は本当に幸せな気持ちになりました。
香りもすごくいい香りがするよね。
もういちごだけどいちごじゃないって感じですよね。
そうなんか色を見るといちごっぽくないけど、食べたらもう、いちごで、
全然酸っぱくないいちごですもんね。
何個でも食べれちゃう。恋みのりという、品種も育てています。
形
So they make
は
both.
丸い形で、
Oh,
さっぱりとした後味のすっきりとした味や
Oh, you can taste
どっ
test.
ちも美味しいので食べ比べてみてね。
Oh my god, I want those so badly.
We got a kaki and we got now strawberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah, we definitely had some
Kyushu.
comments about them being expensive, which is true because you can't really get many of them. Apparently,
No.
there's a very low harvest
Yep.
and only for a very short period of the year. So they are going to be available apparently in December. So, I mean, with their colors, especially that red and white.
Yeah, and all together in one box.
All
You
together
see
in one
that?
box, make a very nice Christmas present or like a very healthy Christmas dessert, I guess. So they can be shipped to the United States with, yes, indeed, the exception of Alaska and Hawaii. I'm sorry, Noriko. Indeed. But we're very sorry about
Oh
that.
my god.
It's
That's
totally
so sad.
unfair. But yeah, these are really good. I've had these before, and they're right. They are strawberry-like, but not super strawberry-like. But they're so sweet that you don't actually even need to dip them in chocolate.
Right.
They're just like candy almost. I love them.
Okay, so right now we enjoy Kumamoto, and next is final spot. So it's Kagoshima Prefecture.
Kagoshima, yay!
Yes.
Oops, I did it again, missed it.
So Kagoshima is way down in the south of Kyushu, so we're getting to a very tropical, almost kind of landscape.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now we'll be introducing Kagoshima, and here you can find volcano again, which is named Sakurajima.
And now that's erupting apparently every month.
Yep, Sakurajima is extremely active, and despite it like erupting so often, people live on the island.
On the island. Like, on the island that erupts every month.
Yeah, and also nearby, and it's really unique because you know, we have weather reports, and that's normal. They also have ash reports. So you don't want ash getting on your nice clean laundry when you put it outside to dry. So it's really cool.
Well, the people actually watch that like really carefully.
Oh yeah.
But you don't want your ashes on your Lamborghini, right?
Of course. if your Lamborghini, okay. We're gonna watch out for Ryotaro's Lamborghini.
Compatible.
But I mean, besides the ash, yes, getting it on your nice clean clothes and your Lamborghini can be a bit of a pain. But it also has a lot of good things because they make dishware out of it, they make soap out of it, pumice stones from what comes out of the volcano, and also it makes the land super, super fertile. So you get really delicious food from the area around
As a result
Sakurajima.
of all these ashes.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so next spot is Sunburst Hot Spring. So you can relax while
Sand bath.
Yeah.
Not a water bath, but sand bath, right?
Yeah.
And this is the place I actually have been here. This exact place. And I've had sand bath here.
I'm so jealous. It is like one of the top 10 things I want to do in Japan that I
Really?
still haven't managed to do.
Yeah, and like, you know, what you might think, oh, you might just be able to do it like everywhere in Japan because you got like active volcanoes, but not. Kyushu, and this is one of the only few places that you can do sand bath in the whole Japan.
Yeah, it's very, very unique, and yeah, you did it. So I mean, you have like the first-person experience.
Exactly. Oh, look at this lady here, and she's like a pro of like covering you with the sand. And obviously, she uses this shovel and to cover cover sand without your face, and she just does it really quick. But if you're not, it's just amateur. Your face will be covered with the sand as well.
Of course, yeah.
But she's look at that. This is like slow motion. This is slow motion or something. But like she's really quick.
Oh wow.
And she won't like give any like a piece of sand onto your face.
Oh, it's glorious. And
Look at that. Look at the steam coming out of the sand.
Yeah. So apparently you stay in there for about 10 to 15
10 to 15
minutes.
minutes. Otherwise, you get like burnt.
Okay. It
you
looks
get
like
cooked, I
a
would say.
great way to detox. I guess you must just sweat through that entire yukata, which sounds kind of awesome, actually. But you said there was something a little bit special about this yukata that people should know?
Exactly. Well, she's wearing yukata, right?
Yeah.
And apparently, not only like it doesn't really matter if you're male or female. The underneath that yukata, you're naked. So you get changed, right? You get a girl, you wear a yukata on top of like naked, like nothing underneath, and then have a sand bath and come back. But no worries, you know, for the ones that who get embarrassed. And also you have to actually walk from the outside to that sand with half naked almost, right? But in that changing room, they have this vending machine that sells paper underwear. Really cheap.
Oh,
Wow.
Selling everything in vending machine. Japanese ritual, I would say.
yes. I mean, it is definitely an only in Japan experience. Getting buried in
I mean,
sand.
just to take a photo. I don't know if you can take a photo in the room, but anyway, just take it to witness that vending machine is worth coming to the place.
I mean, I still want to do this, paper underwear or not. It sounds like a great time. And apparently they don't just steam people, they also steam like food, so you can try some steamed eggs and
everything.
vegetables. And after you're finished, there's also a normal onsen or hot spring nearby, so you can get rid of all the sand and be nice and clean and detoxed before you go on to your next sightseeing spots. Yeah.
Exactly. And after detoxing and refreshing in hot bath springs, so we're gonna try the black vinegar.
The black vinegar.
Yes.
鹿児島県霧島市福山町にある 黒酢の里角井田になっております。で、私の方は工場長の久保園真二と申します。
Oh, look at that. So there's containers of what, vinegar?
Yes.
And
Oh,
they're
there are so many.
outside.
Yeah.
Outside.
Whoa, hundreds.
Yeah.
No, it's not hundreds.
Thousands.
They need a drone
Oh my
to
God.
actually film this.
Tens of thousands. Oh my
That's
goodness.
so many.
That's so unique, and I guess it's all like fermenting with the power of the sun, so it's
Well, that
very.
actually tells how much we love vinegar, right?
Yeah, that's
昔
true.
から200年前から続く伝統工法の黒酢
Vinegar
を
village, right?
作っております。黒酢はですね、玄米、麹、水を使って、
That's really healthy.
とてもアミノ酸が豊富で健康にいいと言われております。当社の角井田の黒酢は3年以上熟成された黒酢になっていますので、味がとてもまろやかになって飲みやすい黒酢となっております。当社の黒酢は通常3年以上のものになるんですけど、こちらの宝はですね、さらに熟成させる5年でさせることでさらに味がまろやかで香りがいい黒酢になっております。
Oh, it's nice looking.
Oh, how cute!
Containers.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Can you have your own container?
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
I don't know. I want
Okay.
one.
All right. So we also have black vinegar from here.
Yay!
Look at this.
So that the container, huge container, like becomes that
Yes.
the little bottle.
Exactly.
You don't drink with the container, do you?
So this is the takara. So this is the 5-year one.
Yeah.
That we have, and they mix it into all sorts of drinks and all sorts of food. And here you can see it, they're mixing it with water and maybe a little bit of sweetener of some sort to make it a really refreshing drink.
Right.
I go through liters of this in the hot Japanese summers. It is the most refreshing thing
Yeah.
you can imagine.
So luckily you are
Yeah.
happy
A viewer
person.
said give a Ryotaro a shot of vinegar, but you were having one.
This time it's me. I'm
Oh,
sorry, but I'm
no.
sorry. I'm the one who gets to try this one
So what-
because I
what
love
vinegar?
vinegar. So here we have some of the persimmons. Then we have the vinegar. We have some soda, some sweetened soda. You could use just non-sweetened soda water and add maybe some agave or honey, or just drink it straight.
Even like with mixing with fruit juice, like apple juice, orange juice,
Or into your smoothies because of the aminos and the koji in this. It's really, really good for you, and it also tastes fantastic with in just cuisine. Like I use it for salad dressings when I make like Chinese food. You said you use it for chicken.
Yes, like you marinate chicken with the vinegar first, and you grill it afterwards, and that makes it amazing. Michelin class Ryotaro's.
ぜひ角井田の黒酢を飲んでください。
I'm definitely enjoying this. This is so good. It is just very refreshing and it tastes very natural.
You like vinegar, right? So
I love vinegar. So it's just like, yeah, drinking vinegar is maybe not such a huge thing in the States at the moment, but I definitely recommend it, especially if you live in a hot place. This is so good.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Okay, so right now, when you think about Kyushu, we shouldn't forget about Wagyu beef.
Oh, yes.
And we interviewed the manager of famous restaurant Wagyu Karen.
Wagyu
鹿児島県にあるカレンとお店で料理長をやっております山下と申します。鹿児島県経済連肉用牛家の上家と申します。
Oh, it's so fancy restaurant.
Looking very nice.
Like a gallery?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah,
I want
retro.
to see I want to see the meat cook.
You're here for the beef, aren't you?
I'm here for the beef. This is the moment. Let me talk about it.
All right, we're leaving it all to you. You're the
Show us
expert.
that marbling.
Yeah, seriously,
Show us
yeah.
that. I'm pretty sure that's coming out.
Oh, good. They have like
鹿児
private.
島
Ooh.
黒牛を使ったお店になります。鹿児島黒牛は和牛の使用頭数全国一を誇っています。
There it
Oh,
is.
there you go. I started seeing the marble there.
And look at those thick slices. They are
Oh my
definitely not
God.
cheapening out on you here.
8.5.
And the presentation, I mean,
It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's the whole coloring. They actually, look at that. They actually align the fat. Look at that.
oh my goodness.
使いました。部位は肩ロースというところを使っております。しゃぶしゃぶになります。
Oh my goodness.
That is expensive. I must say, that is expensive. That thickness right there.
But of course, if you like get it in Kagoshima, it's going to be a little bit less
That
expensive
would
than it
definitely,
would be.
Yeah, if you have it like locally.
Yeah. Because it's they produce it right there.
Hear the sound, hear the sound, hear the sound. Oh, the sizzling sound. With that, I can eat like 3 bowls of rice with the salad.
And 3 steaks.
And yeah, of course I wish, yeah. But it's not in front of me there. I just see it on the screen.
It's like AMSR steak.
Everyone knows the word 8.5. You know, the 8.5 is like the grade, right? It's the best. The Wagyu.
And it's like it has a very high
Oh my God!
fat ratio, so
Hey,
it's very
there's-
tender.
Someone's eating it. Who is this? Who is this person?
They stole it
should
from
be
you.
there.
I know, they
I should
stole
be there.
you.
I'm just like sitting here, like talking about it.
We have people tearing up from how beautiful it is.
Oh my God.
I know,
He's
it's
like
really
smiling.
unfair.
Look at his smile on the face.
Yeah, he knows
He's
he's in
sitting
for...
there, and is he going to give a good review here? Is that
Maybe.
why he's there?
Okay, let's
He
see
can
his...
talk about it?
Let's see his reviewing skills.
Okay, so let's, okay. What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? Is that it? Is that it? Right.
For those who don't
It's
speak...
good. I was like,
Yeah.
I can do a lot better.
We should have sent you.
Done this.
No.
They are bloody serving the. What is this? Another dish.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryotaro is going to strike.
Oh my God! What is this? What's going on?
Oh, so this is the shabu shabu, right?
Did he do any good for Kagoshima or something? Like, is it ambassador?
Wait, what is this dish? Because I don't know if everybody knows what shabu shabu is.
Is it shabu shabu? It is shabu shabu. Shabu shabu is like the word shabu shabu is onomatope.
Okay.
That it's actually describes when you actually mix it in the water, shabu shabu shabu, and then when the color of the meat changes, that's when you eat.
Okay, so you still want it like just cooked, right?
Just cooked. And this is like on the left is the vinegar soy sauce, on the right is a sesame sauce.
Oh.
And I like both. It's like I just go like once another.
Oh, yum.
And is he going to eat again? What's going on?
Jealousy right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Is he going to? Okay, he's gonna. Delicious. Is that it? Is that the only word he knows that he learned like since he was born? And even he's wearing this cap of konjura. What's going on? What's that? And that's the end?
So you'll just have to go next time you're in Kyushu, Ryotaro.
And I need to film myself and give him better comments.
I agree with Crystal. I think it's just so good that he's speechless and just can't his brain is just overpowered by the Wagyu.
You're being a good person here. Like you're so generous. And that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
But we do have good news.
What is it?
So for those who want to try some of this glorious, glorious beef, thanks to the J Bento Box service, you can order a beautiful bento.
Oh my God!
That is deep frozen, all fresh.
Yeah.
We had somebody in our last event try this live, and she has had hundreds and hundreds of bento in her life, and she said she couldn't tell the difference between a freshly made bento and this warmed up. That it was really good, and all the flavors were great, and you could really taste this amazing, delicious, tender Wagyu.
So it's coming now.
Slowly, maybe after this event, we'll get you your Wagyu fix.
So it's not here today.
It's not here right now. I know. We're terrible people.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
God. What? So it cannot come to me in Japan, but it will come to you in the States. Is that it?
I think you can get it in Japan as well. We can check on that.
Really?
But for
both.
sure, people in the States can order this. So if you want a really special, beautiful bento box for a special lunch.
It's unimaginable that you can get bento delivered from Japan.
I know. This is all mind-boggling.
Yeah, even like Uber Eats cannot do that. Overseas, they only can go for like the 6K or something.
Yeah.
Okay, now, so our third crew. Okay, so now our third crew is you.
So what's that again?
A K.
K, and then?
An S.
Yeah.
And a U. And I think some of our viewers have already got it. Well done, you.
I have no idea.
We will tell you once again exactly how to apply for all of the gifts and prizes we mentioned at the end of the program, so no worries about that.
I see like hundreds of comments like saying the same thing here. What's going on?
I wonder. I think we've got some really good guessers out there.
Yeah. All right, so it's time to end our Kyushu tour today.
Already? That's so sad. I want to say more.
I know, there's so many places to see in Kyushu. Today we only saw 3 prefectures and only just a few little bits of each prefecture. There is so much more to see. You can check online, you can check on the website for more information about what to see, do, and eat in Kyushu. So thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we hope that you have been inspired and will come and visit this beautiful, beautiful island once it is safe to travel again.
Okay. And lastly, we would like to take the time to thank the 3 companies that have made today possible.
So first we would like to thank IACE Travel, who handle tours all over Japan, not just Kyushu. And as we said, Kyushu is very large, and they do indeed sell a special pass that allows you to get around all the major cities on the wonderful, wonderful bullet train. In addition, they're also giving every viewer a $20 coupon to use for anything on their site to make your next trip to Japan a little bit cheaper and booking through them a little bit easier. So thank you very much, IACE.
Thank you.
Okay. And next is with Medak, who is running an online show which is Nishimoto World Gift.
So everything that you have seen today, all of the beautiful persimmons and the tea and the strawberries and the vinegar and the beautiful lacquerware, you can buy all of these things on their website, Nishimoto World Gift with Metak. And they are giving all of our viewers 5% off. I will repeat that the persimmons are currently 50% off as well. So if you've never tried one, this is a chance to try really, really high quality persimmons for a very, very affordable price.
Try and taste it. You know, for those of you who don't know what it tastes like, believe us.
Yeah.
Believe me,
Yeah.
that's really good.
Seriously.
Seriously.
And thanks to our third sponsor today, which is ANA, All Nippon Airlines, who are the ones who are shipping all of this wonderful stuff directly from Japanese farms to your door.
I am the platinum member of ANA.
Oh wow, that is so fancy.
No, I fly with ANA like a lot of times, and then they have this. Cause just once I got on the business class, and that was like it's called room. The business class is called room, and then like that door actually closes completely, so no one can actually watch me.
And how perfect, I mean, social distancing, you have your own room.
And also, like, we're talking about Kyushu, right? Besides dinner, you can order ramen. And on the way, it was New York, right? On the way to New York, it was a Tonkotsu Ramen, a pork broth ramen. On the way back was a miso ramen.
Oh, wow.
How luxury is that?
That is glorious. As you can see here in the video, they control your shipping of these beautiful fresh fruit from when they're delivered to the airport in Japan all the way to your house, thanks to their partner OCS. And this is what makes it possible, which is still just so surprising to me, to get perfectly ripe fruit from Japan to America before it goes bad, when it's still at like the peak of tastiness. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's so great. And okay, thank you. Yes, yeah, we have a lot of comments, about ANA. We have a lot of ANA fans.
I mean, to think about it, it's been really hard to export some like fresh fruit, like directly, not to the supermarket, but to you.
Exactly.
Direct to commerce it's been really hard, like many hurdles. And OCS and the ANAs, they will clear all that.
And personally, as somebody who lives outside of their country, like, I'm very thankful to all of these flight companies that are allowing us to stay in contact with our loved ones by shipping things back and forth and letters, and allowing us to still have some connection when we can't actually travel.
Yeah, sure.
So, and hopefully they will give me those. I want this so much. Give them to me. Okay, so.
There you go.
Yeah, I got one. So for those of you who are planning trips to Japan, ANA does want to say that they have announced their flight schedules for October 31st to January 11th, 2022. They did so last month, and you can find the most updated information on their website, which is www.fly-ana.com. So they're being very careful to monitor all the local restrictions and quarantine guidelines to make sure that people can travel safely, and they are adjusting their frequency of flights accordingly. Furthermore, they are committed to maintaining very high standards using their ANA Care Promise. So from when you check in to when you leave the airport at your destination, they are making sure everything is hygienic and clean and controlled to make sure that you have a safe journey to wherever it is you're going. Hopefully Japan.
Yeah, hopefully Japan. Yeah, the world is slowly opening right now, and hopefully when this completely opens, hopefully you can just, the first trip outside USA will be Japan.
Exactly, and you will be able to go back on your fancy business.
Yes.
business class.
And have ramen.
Okay, so we have had a lot of people asking, how do you get your gift? We are going to tell you right now.
Wow.
So this is the very last hint. If we have some people out there who have had no clue what we're saying by the 3 hints of the K, the S, and the U. So this is the keyword you need to submit. So you can do this via the website for this event. There is a big yellow, there it is, the big yellow button. So click on that.
My arm extends.
Oh my God. But yes, so you are going to click on that, enter the word for a chance to win great prizes. And even if you don't, the viewers today will also be getting either the tea or some Kumamoto goods as, a consolation prize. So you're not going to go home empty-handed.
Yeah. And here a special prize.
Again.
Again.
With peace and jealous at the same time.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So we have 2 round-trip tickets from the USA to Japan. We have 4 ANA model planes. So hopefully there's some model plane people who love model planes out there, some amenities, and of course in December 10 people will be receiving those beautiful red and white strawberries. That is so great. And also 10 people will be getting Fuyu persimmons, which are not these persimmons, but they are equally delicious persimmons, and Ryotaro is just going to eat all of the persimmons. Shall we leave you alone with the persimmons? Oh, okay. Yes, thank you, Sarah, for putting up the link again. We will also, on the screen, be having a QR code and all of the various links again, so that you know exactly where you can go to apply to get your prizes and or gifts.
Yes. Okay, so this concludes our Recharge Your Mind or Body in Kyushu. So did you guys enjoy today?
Yes,
Totally.
I'm so jealous.
I want more. I mean,
know.
can we just extend this show for another hour? Covering all the meat dishes.
All the meat
whole
dishes.
Kyushu.
That's right. We didn't even get to the pork yet. So
Exactly. Well,
Kagoshima
Kagoshima
pork.
is famous for pork too, so as well as beef.
Maybe next time. So hopefully, we hope you enjoyed this tour. Let us know if there's anything we can do better. For those of you asking to show the links again, you can see them up there. We also have the QR code, so making it really easy. So thank you all very much for joining us
Thank
this
you so
evening.
much.
Thank you
It
so
has
much.
been so much fun, and we hope to see you in Kyushu very soon.
Very soon. I'll be there too.
Yay! Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
See you soon.